Welcome to the ADHD home makeover nobody asked for, fueled by the intrusive thought, what if we completely ruin the shape of our day? Today's mission, swap the living room and the dining room. Again, we have owned this house for about 5 years and we've done this several times. Let's take a moment to appreciate this mess, okay? This is what it looks like when an ADHD household tries to be functional. It's a real struggle some days. I crave organization and order, yet can never achieve it, but we do our best and that's enough. Because when you, your partner, and both kids have ADHD, every room in the house has at least 3 unfinished projects and 4 things we meant to put away last week. And it is kind of incredible actually how 2 adults with the same flavor of ADHD can look at a perfectly functional space and still decide to bulldoze their entire Saturday over a vibe shift. This room feels weird. Let's change everything right now. Not tomorrow, not after we plan, not after we finish the 8 other projects we already started. Nope, right now. It's very comforting doing life with someone whose brain is wired the same way. Someone who doesn't get annoyed when I abandon one task because another one suddenly feels super urgent. Someone who's right beside me also abandoning the same task at the same time for the same reason. I wouldn't trade this chaos for anything, even if, let's be realistic, we'll probably change it again in 6 months when one of us wakes up and thinks this room feels weird again. But first, step 1, charge the Apple Watch so I can pretend this room swap counts as exercise. Follow for part 2 while my watch charges and I descend fully into madness. So there's this phenomenon that happens to me. It happens frequently and powerfully, and I'm going to tell you about it now. So it doesn't matter that I've never in my entire life needed, wanted, or even considered owning this thing. If it's free or a sweet deal and it makes eye contact with my soul, it's like I black out and suddenly I'm its new mother. Is this a neurodivergent thing? Neurotypical people, please weigh in. It'll happen at thrift stores. It'll happen on Facebook Marketplace at 2 a.m. Never what I'm searching for, always what hunts me. An all-encompassing, unexplainable obsession I will absolutely not be going to therapy for. And before I reveal what chose me this time, just know my sweet, sweet husband now has to add unexpected maintenance technician to his ever-growing wife-induced resume, along with supportive spouse to a bargain gremlin. He didn't ask for this life asked for him. So anywho, the most recent new item I had to obtain like my life depended on it for absolutely no reason. Behold, a grandfather clock. A giant wooden time wizard has appeared, a full-size wood-paneled overlord for $0. You may notice her ding-dong bing-bong parts are missing, but don't worry, her innards are just still in my truck. You may also notice her pronouns are she, her. You can take your preconceived notions and shove them. When I told our oldest daughter about the latest obscure item Mummy was bringing into her life, the first thing she said was, "Are we going to cover it in troll dolls and googly eyes?" And I couldn't have been more proud in that moment. I am clearly raising her right. So mission accomplished. Okay, so now that's out of the way. The long-awaited after of our living room and dining room swap. And in classic ADHD fashion, this part 2 took me almost 3 weeks to make, edit, narrate, remember existed, forget existed, remembered again at 2 a.m. and finally post. But look at this space now. The vibes, immaculate. The flow, crisp. The dopamine, sky high. Like I walk through the house now with main character energy. We genuinely love our space and we adore our home, even if our ADHD insists on rearranging the entire floor plan every few months just to feel something. And in case you were wondering, yes, I did get my steps in.